What's up, world? Welcome to the Crump Pod. It's Suave.
Yo, what's good, yo? It's your boy Snoop. Welcome to the Unbiased Opinions podcast.
Welcome. You guys have reached the Crump Pod, y'all. We about to talk about some crazy stuff. I believe the Krumpers page imploded the last 2 weeks. It's died down, but yeah, a lot of stuff went down within these last 2 weeks that we got to touch on. Yeah. a lot. Space Jam 2 came out. We're talking about simple stuff like movies. I didn't like it though. I don't know what you thought, but I didn't like it.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
No? You wasn't feeling it either?
I wasn't. I feel like they could have just did a different plot. There's a bunch of different kid cartoons that's out.
Yeah.
They could have played off of instead of trying to do like the original Looney Tunes and
yeah.
Then they brought back all the WB movies. I'm like,
yeah.
These niggas don't know who the Gremlins is? Why is that in here? The Gremlins?
I think it was shout outs to the OGs, like the old
I get it,
people.
but it ain't for us.
Yeah. The movie wasn't for us. I don't think it was for adults for sure.
Yeah, it was like a nostalgic feeling for us. It was like, oh man, LeBron is doing it for us. He was like living our childhood dream.
Yeah.
What we wanted to do as kids. So it's like, oh yeah, I wanted to be in there, and I want to play against the Monstars and stretch my arm out. And do all kind of loony stuff.
And he didn't
meet
even
Bugs
do
Bunny. I wanted to meet Bugs Bunny. These kids were like, Bugs Bunny?
Yeah.
Marvin the Martian? Who is?
It was like, we don't even watch these shows.
Who's these people?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely felt that. And then when I was seeing people in the background, I was like, what is they wearing? Like, what type of character?
Bro, I seen an article where I guess, have you ever heard of the movie Orange Word Clock or something like that?
Oh, Clockwork Orange or something like that?
Clockwork Orange. You ever seen that movie?
I haven't seen it, but I heard it.
Did you see what they were talking
about?
Man, they said the people was openly raping people in this movie and beating up people and doing some wild shit, but they had them in the back in the crowd. Like it's part of one of their old movies, I guess. I didn't see it. I didn't really see it, but I seen it and I was like, I wonder if it was in there. I didn't watch it again to see, though.
That they had it in there.
Yeah, it was.
And he was like right next to the little kids.
I don't know if he was, but he definitely was in there dancing though.
Like that's crazy.
I seen it and I said, it is in here dancing.
I thought that was super insane. I was like, all right.
And I feel like even back in the day when they did all the crowd of all the characters,
yeah,
it was all the cartoon characters,
and they didn't have like real people just sitting there looking like they just came from Halloween City.
I guess they said they took certain people out because like Pepe Le Pew, like
there's controversy around
saying he's
around
like he be messing with the rape culture, or something like
pedophile stuff,
being a pedophile, since he's always kissing on the cat, takes away the cat's human rights.
Takes advantage of the cat. Yeah. We live in those times now. You know what I mean? Like, it happened. Definitely, we're going to get the announcement out the way. So, follow the_unbiased_opinions on IG. If you guys aren't yet, and make sure to click on the link, please, and follow the link to the YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just to show some support. And then, of course, y'all already know, shout outs to 87 Customs.
Yes,
make sure to follow 87 Customs.
Yes, sir.
Follow the.eye.visuals. I'm going to say it this time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Follow that, get the photography. Shout out to other people in Vegas doing their thing. Bear Truth, Swarm Brand, Beam Media, K-Trey with the What You On podcast. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, and then all the other Krumpers.
Vaughn haven't dropped his clothing line yet, so I guess I won't say that. But it is Nocturnal. What is it?
It's Nocturnal something. I forgot.
Damn, that's crazy. I forgot. But shout out to Vaughn for doing his thing.
Yeah, he got some dope stuff coming out. So make sure to keep in touch with Vaughn. Support your people. That's big right now. I feel like support's a big thing. So support your people. If you know somebody, support them. Send them some love. Give them a like on their pages. Give them a shout out.
Especially if they're in your community.
Yeah.
If they doing something that you do and you a part of, you definitely should shout them out always. Showing love, supporting.
Facts. Oh, he posted it. Nocturnal Mafia.
Nocturnal
that is
Mafia.
Vaughn's thing.
Yeah,
yes.
It was an M.
Yeah.
Mafia sounds tight. Nocturnal Mafia sounds tight.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff coming up in Crump right now. We got, let me look on my notes because we got a lot of stuff coming up.
What's coming up right now is definitely pretty much the CCRK session. That's what's coming up, ain't it? Or what's coming up?
Oh, in October.
Yeah, no, August.
August. Yeah. But yeah, I was just talking about
when is the Hype Factory?
I'm not sure the actual date. So if you know the date of the Hype Factory, type it in the chat. We are slacking.
We ain't got no notes.
We don't got no notes in here. Yeah. I know the Blackheart session's coming up.
Oh, that's the 31st.
Yeah, and the King of the Rings coming up.
That's the 31st.
So there's a lot of Crump stuff coming up. And then there's some Crump stuff that's no longer happening. As we know, the arc is no longer happening from 2 weeks ago. So
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Really sucks that the arc is not going down.
I feel like a lot of people were looking forward to it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I was looking forward to it, to be honest. Yeah. It was a lot going on with that, and it's unfortunate that it happened. I guess Crump will be Crump, and things happen, and you know Jack got a reason why he's not doing it. So
right,
but I just wish it was still happening because
absolutely
it was gonna be dope. The battles was gonna be dope. We just had a dope podcast talking about everything that was gonna go down, and then gone. Just gone. Like the
same night. Same night.
The same night. I was like, dang, just gone that quick. All right. Hey, well, what can we do, right? It's just like, hey.
Just sucks that it happened, man. But CCRFK session is supposed to be going down, man. Address on my phone.
Shout out to Crush for picking it back up.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, that's dope. That's dope that he was like, and nothing's going down. I'm going to throw something anyway. So he still got something. So if you're coming to Vegas, still come out here so you can, come to the session. Yeah, at least you can come to a session. You can get off since it's just a session. You can still get off.
Yeah, I wonder how they're going to do it, though. I wonder if they got battles set up or if they're going to do it like a lock-in session. What?
That'd be crazy.
I've never been to a lock-in. Like, I think there was only 2, and the only 2 was in Cali.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there was other ones. I know New York did one.
Was the one that we went to in that gym with Pico in him, was that a lock-in or?
Nah, it wasn't it was just a Hall of Fame session.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought that was a lock-in when we went.
Nah.
I think I went to one Hall of Fame lock-in, though. The one with Daisy and them. Oh, yeah, that was one. That was a long time ago.
Word?
That's when I came back as Young Crush.
Oh, shit.
It was that session, but yeah.
Bro, I wasn't even dancing. Yeah, so you definitely probably did because I wasn't even around at that time. So I don't know what was going on in Crump. All I know is I came to the mall. We looking at watches and perfume and shit. And this nigga, oh yeah, I'm Young Crush. I said, what? What? You what, nigga? What? Hell no.
Crazy, yeah. Back then it was different, so it wasn't like we wasn't just jumping under people just to jump under people at that time. So, especially like it was like a Vegas split. I don't even want to say it was a split.
Was it a
like
split?
It was like 2 sides.
I mean, there's always been sides after the free age situation.
It was our side and it was the rough side.
Yeah.
So it was like one of them things where it was like, them the enemies.
I mean, they was like the rivals. Yeah. They was like our long-standing rivals. It was like watching the Lakers and the Celtics battle back in the day.
Yeah.
You always knew it was gonna be one of them. One of them gonna be battling. That's the top battles right there. That's what you come to see.
Like you changing teams. That's
James?
Crazy. James did it the most. James used to be on one side and then the next 2 months.
Right back.
Gone.
No
He'd be like, where'd he go? Yeah, it was insane.
NOT dub.
Right. The Krumpers page exploded the last 2 weeks with a lot of stuff that happened, including the podcast that went down. And I just feel like from there, even before then, it was like escalated.
Yeah, I mean, that energy was in the Krumpers page for sure.
Yeah, it escalated. And I feel like it got to this point where it was just like.
Do you think that was like necessary? I feel like these conversations have been around for like at least the last 2 or 3 years though, right?
Exactly.
It just recently starting to hit bigger names.
Yeah. So. I think it's just, yeah, I agree. I think it just hit the point to where people's like, I feel like it just got out of hand because people were saying a lot of different names getting tossed out. It was like a ticket time bomb, if you think about it. It was just in due time what's going to happen. And it was like, boo.
So what do you feel at this point? What's about to happen? You think what people are just gonna like now forget about it and just keep moving on, or?
I think it depends on the people. If people could actually reflect on the situation and how we can change and do better, then it could get better. But I feel like if people are still feeding off of, like, I feel like a lot of stuff's fed off of attention in the Krumpers page. So people be posting to be like, hey.
Just to be seen or heard.
Yeah. It ain't even like they're trying to shed light to a situation. It's like they more so want to be heard. They put more attention on that. Like, listen to this. Y'all ain't, it's always like, y'all ain't doing something. Right. Y'all ain't this. Y'all ain't that. They're trying to point out these people like they're doing something wrong all the time. But it's like, you're not even addressing the main issue most of the time. You're trying to tell everybody what they're doing wrong instead of trying to point out, like, this is what we need to be focusing on, you know? So I feel like if people can switch that and stop trying to put the attention on them and point out the wrongs in somebody else, then I feel like that can help. Yeah. I feel like that's when the healing is going to come. But for now, it's just, it could be the same. It could be different. I feel like it's like a restart, but it's like, is this a restart to go down the same course, or is it a restart to change and do something different?
You know, I can't speak on nothing that happened in the past or anything that I wasn't around. I think at this point with us as the Krumpers, as a generation, not mainly our generation, but, you know, the younger generations, they shouldn't even care about none of this shit. Not that they don't care about it, but I feel like they've already established certain things in their community in their time, because they came up teaching kids. They came up around kids and parents being involved. A lot of us didn't. You know, a lot of us was just dancing 16, 17-year-olds, and now we're just the age group. Now is there's almost a 20-year gap. You know what I mean? There's a 30-year-old and there's a 15 or 10-year-old. Yeah. You know what I mean? The newer generation should just focus on what they got going on. They should just move forward, period.
That brings me to like a good point that you're talking about, because I was watching a video today. LeVar had posted it in the Krumpers page. Shout out to LeVar for posting it. But he was talking about people having like a either or mindset compared to an and. You know, he said like most people have like it needs to be either or, you know, this or this, instead of like it can be this and this and this. And I feel like that does happen in Krump. I mean, do you feel like that's reflected a lot in Krump, like a either or type of mindset?
I believe it did. Not so much now, but at one point it was.
Oh, yeah.
It was like either you doing this or you not doing this. And that was it.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing that, then you're not doing this. So you got to pick one.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I feel like you can do this and it's accepted in the Krump community.
One of the things I was thinking about is like, I guess two things I could touch on was the misperceived TikTok against TikTok. It's like you either, if you do TikTok, it's not type thing. Right. So it's like, to me, that was like an either or type of a mind frame. Right. It could be. And then I feel like the thing with the Raw Claw, doing the backflip. Yeah, okay. So I feel like situations like that kind of reflects that mindset to where it's like, oh, if you're doing this, you're not this. Or you shouldn't be doing this.
You know how I feel about it, bro. I said it years ago, like Krump should not have
a cap,
a roof or a cap on it. Like it should always be a space for innovation in Krump. Yeah. Because there's so many different things you can do. Like you watch people dance now, and just even with their arm placements, you see a lot of new shit. Like, damn, people not even moving like that right now.
Facts.
You know, there's always some room for you to do this and a little bit of this to make this a little bit better.
Yeah. And you saying that just reminded me of a conversation I had with Baba Yaga yesterday, because he danced, and I was talking to him about the way he bangs and stuff like that. Yeah. I was like, if people saw you like the way you bang and stuff, they might think like, oh yeah, you need more control, or his bangs is too wild.
That's what they do. I feel like that's what people judge off of, especially with him versus Winston.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And but then I told him, I was like, but honestly, from my perspective, like, I think it's dope. Like, I think it's organic. I think it's you. And I was like, you make it work. You make it work to your style. So I was like, so people may tell you that, but if you feel like it's dope, I was like, you should keep going down that lane. Because I was like, you can bring something to Krump that people will be like, oh, dang, they start messing with it, you know? So I was just like, it may seem different and foreign to people to see it at first, but I was like, if you keep doing it and just like really commit to it, I was like, I think people will start messing with it. But it was just something that, like, it struck me. People should be free to do what they want to do and how they want to express it in certain ways, and we shouldn't hold people back from that.
Yeah, I mean, like when I watch people dance, and you know, from jump, when I'm watching you dance, I'm not looking at what you're doing and comparing it to what I feel like you should be doing. I'm looking at it for what you're actually doing, trying to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
What story you trying to tell? What emotion,
the flavor you're trying to bring. Yeah.
What you trying to feel? Okay, that's dope. That you. I'm learning you in your dance right now when I'm watching you dance. So
yeah.
I hate people I hate when they say like you have to do something a certain way. It's just like, why?
Yeah.
Why do you have to do it just one way? You should be able to do it a million different ways, and the ways that you wouldn't even think it is. But it's like, nah, it is.
Yeah.
That's what I meant it to be. But at the same time, there is a skill level.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. So if you're doing what you're doing, yeah, that's true. But you have to make sure you're doing it good.
Yeah. And make sure, like, do you think that their skill needs to be at least showcased at a good enough level to be able for people to be able to digest what like the new flavor that they're bringing? I guess you can say.
What you mean by that?
Cause like how you said, it still needs to be skill. So do you think like their skill needs to be at a certain level, like to be able to digest something new and different? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for example, like a beginner,
like Baba Yaga, for instance.
Yeah.
Like you may see him doing what he's doing in Crump, but that's just his bang style. But he's also fluent in other, you know what I mean? So he has all these different things that he can add to his Crump. That's what makes him what he do so tight. Cause it ain't like he just doing it and it's like offbeat and it looks sloppy. He's doing it in his own way because he knows how to move in these type of ways. He has his bang and he goes into his setup this type of way. That just works for him. It's like the, what is it? Y'all know I be smoking and drinking on this damn show. I need to stop. But like the drunken master style.
Oh
you know what I mean?
Like that fighting
Like if you
style.
see somebody fighting like that,
A drunk person off the street.
nah, what I'm trying to say is like somebody who's like real by the book. You know,
Like a master.
kung fu fighter. He was like, "What you mean? What are you doing like this? Like you don't have any balance." He's like, "No, I got balance. You know what I'm saying? I just do it in my way.
Yeah.
I don't have to be like this."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like capoeira kind of too. Like how it's like a
constant motion.
Yeah. It doesn't really flow to the.
I don't have to be all slow. And, and yeah. So there's a bunch of different styles in Crump.
I had a conversation with Ashawn earlier today, and he was talking about Subtlebuck coming back.
When did Subtlebuck leave?
Yeah. So when he said it, he was like, it looks like it's gonna return. And if it returns, he was like, Chez. He said that Chez style might, like not be as popular, basically because Chez can't conform to the Subtlebuck style. He thought. But my perspective on it, I was even thinking, I was like, but I think Chez and Lil C style can exist in the same realm. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's like, it doesn't need to be like a separation of like, this is in now, so that's out. I think both of them can exist on the same frame because Miho style exists on the same frame.
And that's just the thing. Subtlebuck ain't just one style. It ain't one way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't care what you're doing. You got to get off.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get off. So Chez know how to dance on different times. He know how to dance slow. He dances very sharp and fast, but he ain't going to do it like constantly. He may do something sharp and then stop. Then do something else sharp.
Yeah.
And do 5 other movements over here. Like Chez is so crazy. Like he, in the time frames of a beat where we would do like maybe 1 or 2 movements, he can do like maybe 4 or 5. Shit, maybe even 6.
Yeah. That's true.
Maybe that's being too much. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but
no,
you know,
right.
he could do like a couple different movements in one space before like a kick come or a snare come or something like that, or a horn and shit. So just cause he's moving fast in this one little space don't mean he ain't doing Subtlebuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll probably move his finger, wrist, and forearm. You know what I mean? And won't do nothing else. But it looks so crazy. It's like, damn, that shit was fast and crazy.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point too.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, I don't think like I said, I don't believe Subtlebuck has ever been gone.
Yeah, I don't think it's been gone.
So, we watched Crump from back in the day. So, when you watching Crump 2.0, you know what I'm saying? You remember the DVDs? Can you compare the style from the DVDs to today? That ain't Subtlebuck?
Yeah. Definitely.
I remember I was dancing in front of my brother, bro. My brother used to dance back in the day. And I was dancing in front of him, and he was like, why you keep stopping? And I'm just like, that's just how we do it now. We don't just, you don't see us just just going all the time. We
Yeah.
like we'll break shit all the way down. So he was like, oh, I guess I'm used to just
It's different.
get 37 hard 45 seconds.
It's different.
And that's it. You are done because you did not stop moving that whole time.
Baba Yaga actually said a crazy thing about his style though, with pertaining to those bangs. He said that he sees it as like strings on like a guitar or instrument.
And that's crazy. Like,
right?
Like, can you imagine what you mean? Like he's stringing or it's like a yo-yo?
No, like strings on an instrument. So
Okay.
yeah, like on like a guitar or something like that. And he was
Yeah.
like, you know how you pick strings, and he was like the harder you do it, like some can be controlled. If you do a soft one, it's a different type of pick. It like does different sounds and stuff like that. So he said he sees his arms as like guitar string. So it's
That's
like the way he
crazy.
does them, it's like different feels, different vibes. And I was like, dang, you know what I mean? I was like, that just puts it in a whole nother perspective that people may not even understand. I was like, and the fact that registers to you and you explaining it to me makes all the more sense. I was like, that's insane.
And then when you watch him dance, you're like,
Yeah. Like that makes sense.
crazy now.
Exactly, right? So I was like, so basically it's basically like your body's the instrument. I was like, now I see what you're talking about.
And that's why I think I fuck with him, because that's how I see Crump. Like, I feel like when you dancing, yeah, you have your concepts and everything, but you want to get off to the beat.
Yeah.
You want to move your body to the beat. That's the main thing. You're moving to the beat is the craziest part to me.
I definitely agree. That's actually a good point on that. Do you think Crump is, I saw you post that it's the best style or the best dance, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like, why do you think that? Just to
I mean,
say,
what you mean? Like, you already know. Like I just said, like, you can add anything to Crump. You can't add Crump to breakdancing. You can't add Crump to house dancing. I mean, you can.
I was gonna say, do you think you can, but people just haven't tried it?
Can you imagine somebody adding Crump to breakdancing? Damn, I don't know. I don't know.
I know people added breaking to Crump, but
Yeah.
you think that somebody can add Crump to breakdancing and make it crazy? I think somebody probably could.
I think they could actually, because I mean, when a breakdancer comes over to Crump, they'll like get down when they be skipping and shit,
Yeah.
and their arm movements. You know what I mean? So if somebody just really stayed on that skill the most, and then had their flares and their groundwork, but they had their get down the most as far as like a breakdancing style.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that'd be crazy.
That could be insane. I would
That would open up a whole new genre of beats.
for like breakdance
Yeah,
dance too.
somebody
Yeah.
who can mix that style. Now they want to dance to these type of beats, faster beats. It ain't gonna be all boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. But I hear that so much. I like it.
You made it sound
I
like-
like it, but it's like, damn.
The way you made it look like was like if somebody was like pressing the button for that one beat, but they was falling asleep when they pressed the next button. Just like, womp,
Falling asleep mid,
just knocked out,
mid-beat.
knocked out. Oh shoot, womp.
Yeah,
Here
so
it comes. So you think that Crump's basically like the best dance because how diverse it is and how much you can add to it. It's like
yeah.
a
I mean,
melting
like
pot of
we
different
just proved
styles.
it. Like y'all was tripping over my round against the poppers. And I
Yeah,
felt like there's other krumpers out there that could have put out a way crazier round to that beat. You know what I mean?
mm.
So I'll be like, no. Nope. Could nobody have done nothing better than what you did that night, nigga?
I was like, where you going with it?
Could nobody have done anything better that night? Because you was on fire.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm just saying, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, that moment could have been any one of us. Because we all know how to tap in on a beat like that. We can just come out of nowhere, get into a pocket, and go crazy in that moment. We know how to bring energy to any beat. We know how to pull out that energy, even like slow music.
We just ain't did it on that that
Hell no. Yeah, right, bro.
Shoot. That was crazy.
Oh, well, they was dancing the crump tracks. See, that's where y'all fuck up. Like Battlefest.
Oh yeah.
You can't let if you let us dance to a crump track and somebody that's
Man.
gonna take it serious, like Beast and
Ruin? Yeah.
Bro, them niggas rounds are so crazy to them beats. They was like, bro, we finna hit every single thing.
They came prepared. And I think it was because like the good thing about Beast and Ruin and a lot of other crump dancers that are coming up nowadays, like are like OGs that's been in the game that's kind of familiar with all these all style and rounds and stuff like that. Exactly what you were saying. They know how to dance to different beats and stuff like that, but they know what the people want to see. You know, like the all styles crowd. So they want to see how you gonna hit a beat and how you gonna you know. So I think Beast and Ruin knew that going in. So they was like, I'm gonna show you how to hit everything.
And that's what I say, like skill.
Yeah.
They know more now than they did when they first started crumping, of course. Yeah, they got crump down. Now they got a little bit of knowledge from this style, a little bit of, okay. So I'm going to try to hit the beat this way then, because I see, okay.
Definitely.
They like, all right, I know they like footwork, so I'm going to make it buck. Oh, I know they like a move or two in here. I know they like a get down right here. They really just know how to showcase that within crump. That's the dangerous part.
It really is. Because it's like when you can do that in crump, it's like you open up a whole round. And then bringing the energy of crump as well.
And that's what really takes us over the edge. I'm like, bro, maybe y'all can perform, maybe a performance better than us. I don't even know if that's possible. But like battling, if you're gonna try to battle us, there's no way you're gonna win against crump.
It's pretty hard to match the feeling that you can bring mixed with the skill that crump dancers can bring. It's kind of hard to match that.
Bro, I seen this one dude run forward and did a gainer.
Yeah.
Bro, killed that dude off with just a gainer.
Yeah.
And I was like, though, but that gainer was incredible though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit was wild.
That's crazy though that you say that, because it is true though that b-boys, sometimes the stuff that they can execute really be like, it can murder somebody.
Yeah.
Just on
I
that
look at
alone.
that, I'll be like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that. There's nothing I can do that even matches anything like that. Like I feel like crump, you know what I'm saying? They do so many different things that's just like, damn, I couldn't do that, and I couldn't have caught it that way on the ground at this level, and I couldn't have got up right there and did this, and
Yeah.
I can't even throw my arms that hard.
The movement and intricacy of crump, like how we be moving and stuff like that, it's hard for a lot of other dancers to actually move crump completely. You know what I mean? Like where you moving to where it's organic,
right?
You know,
like you can tell by watching fiction.
Yeah, it definitely looks a lot more like ABC, like formulaic, I guess you could say, to where it's like you're trying to do one thing, then another thing, then another thing. When you actually see crump dancers who's like feeling the organic and just in the motion, they can move so many things at once and little intricate movements at once where you like, oh, this snap to that, to that, to that, to, and it was all connected. And then your body was like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like not even stiff. Your body moving all over. It's like, it's crazy because it's such a three-dimensional dance with so many intricate moments and stuff like that I feel like it's hard for a lot of people to catch on to the movement and feel of it. Like, oh, dang, like how can I chest pop and then hit it over here and my body just boom. Like, I remember this one video I watched I think it was some dude from Japan. Like he came out and he like getting off, and this dude did like a hit from his shoulder. But as soon as he hit it, his whole body just snapped to the side. It was insane because it was like just off that one shoulder hit. It got everybody going crazy just off of that. You know what I mean? It was just like, dang.
and that's what I think is the difference, because in crump, you're going to go through that. Oh, shit. I almost took off running, bro. Jedi, man, you went around here like a cat, bro.
Oh no, you need another drink? Yo, your nerves rattled.
God damn, Jedi.
You don't even know what you're gonna say no more. It just all snapped.
That's all go.
Just like, oh. You thought it was like a snake.
Gone.
Thought just was like gone.
I feel like people like the round that Rex put out. Like I think it was one of the first events since like the lockdown. I forgot who he battled. It was him and Paul.
Oh yeah.
It was
they
him.
battled what's his name? It was B-Buck and
Gutter. Yeah, that first them first couple rounds Rex put out, I was like, God.
Yeah.
Damn.
Rex was out there doing crazy stuff. Some people say that Get Off looks the same a lot because a lot of people use it. Like they say, like everybody like this at this level to where Get Off looks the same. But I don't necessarily think that's true.
No, you seen Chosen new video? The video he posted, bruh, crazy Get Off.
Yeah,
Nothing like what you gonna see from half of everybody else.
really.
Yeah,
That and
you know how Chosen Get Off.
Yeah,
that's
Chosen
from
Chosen Cali, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why Chosen is so dope because of how he dances.
Yeah,
They don't look like nobody else.
yeah, 100%. I got to see that.
Yeah, you definitely got to see that shit. That shit was wild. So
He was battling somebody.
I don't know. I don't think he was battling somebody. Yeah, I think he was maybe. I don't know. I don't know where it was from. But yeah, that nigga was getting off crazy.
I want to see it. Shit.
Yeah, nigga was getting off crazy. So, and then you can see like Miho. You know what I'm saying? When you see his get off. Simeon, when he get off.
There's a lot of different people that get off. Like, I think Quanga's get off could be different.
Yeah, Quanga for sure.
Or Weapon.
Weapon for sure.
So it's a good. I think Get Off can look different. It just depends on the dancer.
So who said that?
I think Sean was saying that too.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think all Get Off look the same. Like shit, I can't think of half the people, anybody in CCRK that get off exactly the same.
CCRK is a very diverse group of dancers. Sure.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody in that group dances pretty different.
Yeah, so I don't think all Get Off look the same. I do think there is a certain style that's kind of like watered down now because so many people
tried to do it.
Yeah, going that route.
Yeah.
Like that whole angry fighting Get Off type of shit that like Spartan kind of brought to the game. You know what I mean? Like that whole style. It's like people, y'all got to start thinking outside of that area. Y'all, there's so many other characters and ways you can move. You don't all have to dance that way.
Like you said, it did become pretty formulaic in that sense because a lot of people was trying to do it. They usually take one thing that somebody does in their Get Off, and then they just repeat it over and over, and they don't really know where it came from. Sometimes they just do it.
I think it's like what feels good with your body.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that is what has been unlocked. But what people need to do now is try to figure out how to do it in their own way. Just like anything in crump.
Yeah.
There's always something that gets unlocked. It's like, oh, it works better if I do it this way. But now try to find out how to get into that your own way. Don't do it the same way you have been taught to get in there. People
should definitely find their own way to do things. I think it's come to that point, but I think it's always been there where individuality really stands out in crump. But I feel like that's something that's always been in crump. But it's just starting to be more evident now. Like you should have some individuality in your dancing. Something that I don't want to say that stands out, but just what makes you you. You know, let people see what's you in crump and not what you learn from watching everybody else or what you learn from adapting from workshops. I feel like you got to put your own spin on things and create.
Did you watch Beast versus Fiction?
No, I saw it. I didn't even get to check it out yet.
Me either.
Beast was probably like, let me show you. Let me show you how this crump get down. I wonder if they did. Well, no, most likely they did crump versus crump.
Yeah.
I wonder
Fiction
if they
definitely
did.
battle on crump for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fiction ain't going to battle nobody in I don't know what style he was doing before, but his style before.
I just call it all styles.
Yo, I think Hitman, like the whole mob era, that was just the craziest, most creative era ever. Like, so many different things that came out and was created during that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a really creative moment in crump in that time because there was a lot of stuff. Like you said, there's a lot of stuff going on. And there was a lot of different styles because even though it was like, like the mob era, there was still like Hall of Fame that was existing still. So they were still doing their thing. And they had people like Pico, Jay Slott and all them doing their thing that was totally different from how the mob danced. And then you had Chez and them still doing his thing, how he danced. So it's like a lot of different.
So how do you feel about, and this is going like way off subject, but like, I was just thinking like, because how you said there was all those different groups.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Jay Slot was also in the mob and in Crump Kings or some shit. Well, he was in Crump Kings, but he wasn't in the mob too, and
Yeah.
you know, all that. You know what I mean? Like people wasn't in hella different groups.
Multiple. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how do you feel about like that? Do you think that kind of like dampers maybe the competition or the diversity in Crump because everybody's a part of everything?
I feel like it can actually. Thinking about it, I feel like it that could be part of the reason because that I was thinking the other day that there's not enough. There's not a lot of groups out there that's doing stuff like really right now. You know what I mean?
Like DC?
Yeah, to give like a diversity to Crump, I guess you could say. And then like you just said, a lot of people that are in like 4 different groups or like 3 different groups. 'Cause they're all repping this group, and this group. So it's like it's not really diverse because now this group got you
ties
and all
with this
3.
person, yeah, and then ties with this person.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
So I feel like that could be. It could be because a lot of them people was labbing with them. With that specific
Yeah, it was just
group.
that core group.
Yeah, so it's like they was learning off each other, so they was bringing their flavors and adapting their flavors within these certain groups. But I feel like when people's in like 4 different groups and you labbing with all 4 groups, yeah, now they all got a little bit of your flavor in every single group. You know what I mean? So it's like
so now you got 4 groups kind of mixed in with each other. And now they all kind of dancing the same.
Yeah, like a whole melting pot.
Yeah.
So it's like it don't really change nothing. So I definitely agree. That's a good point. That's actually a real good point. That probably goes with the same thing with people having like 4 or 5 names too.
Right, dancing in all these different families.
Yeah.
That's a part of the same crew because you ain't finna be under somebody that's beefing with somebody.
Yeah. So it's like they got to be cool.
You got to be cool.
Yeah.
Y'all whole family got to be one at this point.
They be like, I'm under somebody, and then I'm under they big homie as well, and they be like, but why though?
That'd have been crazy for me to be Lil Pico at the time and Lil Crush.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Just because they both from Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That wasn't gonna happen.
Imagine you being like Lil Pico, and then like Junior Foolish.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, what? Why? I think it just came to that point. Like, I feel like people had got thirsty for names at a point in time to where just people was like, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be this.
Well, if the opportunity presented itself, like, yeah, sure.
Exactly.
We close, we friends like that, so I might as well.
Yeah. They couldn't say no to just be like, hey, I'm comfortable where I'm at, you know, I'm like, or I'm good where I'm at right now. Or even on the flip side, be like, I'm moving on from the person that they leaving, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna ask you this. I already know the answer, but let's just talk about it then, since it's coming up in the Crump period. Do you think that's one of the main reasons why Vegas is in the like stagnant state that it's in right now? Like we get a good movement, and then it falls because like most of the people that's out here, especially like the OGs, is like under Crush. You got like Jack and you.
Yeah. Who's like not.
And you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know, Quanga just recently separated.
Yeah.
So if he'd have been on the Crush, then it'd have been him, me, Mike.
So do you mean like
Darrell?
I guess a lack of diversity?
Yeah.
You say?
Like it ain't like we all trying to go at each other.
Yeah.
You know, like and even when we did it back in the day, it wasn't like on some like really I hated you. It was just like the competition.
Yeah.
It was the no jokes, and then we had the roughs.
Yeah. Back then, like you said, it was the competition portion. We seen them as rivals.
Yeah.
And I feel like now it's so much people that's like, oh, I battled this person already, or oh, the OGs is like, oh, I don't want to battle these people anymore, stuff like that. And I feel like the new people, the new up and comings, are trying to challenge the OGs more because it's like they don't, you know, like what else do they got to lose? A lot of the OGs don't really want to battle the new people either. So it's like, I think that's what's kind of got us in the stagnant point because it's like, who's gonna battle who at this point?
I feel like all the Vegas OGs will battle anybody that called them out. Like if it was me,
Oh yeah,
Dahan.
I mean
Crush.
some though.
Well, maybe not Crush, but
because didn't Sean not battle the recent battle I think. I'm not sure, but I think if he didn't battle,
Baba Yaga?
yeah,
Is
if
that
it was
who
Baba
it was?
Yaga or whoever was trying to call him out.
I think so.
But I think, yeah, some people don't think people are ready to battle
Yeah, that's crazy to
at
me.
certain times.
Me personally, I would battle anybody. Anybody that wanted to test their buck against me, that's an honor to me. I feel like, if you want to battle me, you like, man, I just want to jump out there and test myself.
Yeah.
Then it's like, you hold me to a higher standard. Cause now I gotta get off, at a level. Like I can't just go out there and be like, oh yeah, you just dance, you the OG. No, I gotta actually like,
Facts.
make you feel this shit right now. I gotta get off on you. I gotta put you through like a gauntlet right now. I always appreciate it when anytime somebody want to battle me, and they call me out.
We did have beefy eras in Vegas for sure, between everybody in Vegas at a point in time, and I feel like right now it's not beefy at all. Really, like it's not really beefy at all right now. Nobody's
That's
really
what
beefing.
I'm trying to think, like, bruh, what beefy time were y'all talking about?
I mean, there was a lot of beefy times in Crump back then. Like we had, well, I mean, me and you personally had a whole bunch of beefy times with like
tell me,
the refs and stuff like that.
What was going on before the first one round event?
Which one? Which
the one y'all did at the church? Like what? Like those sessions up there? What did some battles go down crazy up there?
Like beef battles? It wasn't really beef battles, but I think at that point in time, people wasn't messing with each other like that. I mean, that was the time when Vaughn was beefing with Papa, Sean, and them a lot of the times too.
Was he?
Yeah. You don't remember how many times he called out Papa and Sean?
I don't.
You don't remember that? He's talking about Papa and Sean a lot.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn. I remember the two night beefs. Yeah. Yeah, I remember those.
I remember a couple of the beefs, but I don't think like everybody was beefing at 2-9.
But I don't think that was CCR. That's what I'm saying. Like CCR may have been beefing with other people, but it was just CCR beefing with people.
I'm trying to think of some of the beefs back then. I can't remember some of them.
Only one I can think of mainly was like Jarrell and Jack.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's about to 2-9 his ass right. That damn studio.
That was was crazy. That was a crazy battle.
Hey Jack, that's what Jordan battled. Vaughn, right? Or who did he battle?
I think it was Vaughn. I think he did battle Vaughn that night.
Damn, it's a lot of shit that I don't even remember, bro. I would have to pull up hella people to talk about it.
Yeah, because there's some beefs that I didn't remember because it was only at the time that it was happening, so I probably wasn't even like, it was just somebody watching somebody else beef where you be like, oh dang. All right.
That was around the time. Nah, that wasn't even at that time. I was about to say when Keith was having his garage sessions. I don't remember no real beefs happening over there either.
There wasn't really no beefs there.
I remember my dog Chris and DJ there though. Bad. Them two right there got it the worst up over there for me.
I remember you battling DJ. I don't remember the Chris battle.
I think DJ hated me.
I don't think I was there, but I do remember you battling DJ there.
I battled Chris there too. I battled Chris to that.
It's like I'm gonna plug that in. Y'all need to know.
I battled Chris to that. Remember that track?
I don't remember that track.
It was like a random track, but it was like had these like screechy like horror sound. I was getting onto that shit, boy.
Hey, so what do you guys feel like would be the best shoes to crump in? I switched the gears on
Nigga
that.
made a whole U-turn. Nigga hit a whole Yui. Nigga didn't even stop, bro.
Cause you already know where we gonna go if we go down that road. It's gonna be a whole different ball game. It's gonna be all right.
I don't know.
Air it out.
I like SB Blazers, man. The high tops.
I ain't never danced in ones.
Ones?
Yeah, Kay said ones. But you said SB Blazers?
Yeah, I've never danced in ones either. I've danced in like forces.
You talking about like how Crush had them orange ones that he used to always wear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, them.
I think those are regular Blazers, though. I don't think those are SBs. But if they were, then yes. I never danced in regular Blazers, though. I always danced in SB Blazers.
I thought his was SB Blazers, but I could be wrong.
Remember that Doughy Fitted promo video he shot? I think he was dancing in some Blazers in that video too.
Who?
Fresh. Bro, that's one of the hardest videos of this nigga to me. You don't even remember that video, huh? That Doughy Fitted video, bro, when they were doing them little, when him and Soulja and
oh yeah, I do remember that.
Remember they
I
made
do
that little
remember
commercial
that.
where they walked up into that studio?
I do remember that.
Yeah, them niggas was dancing to one of Soulja's beats.
Yeah.
That shit was so hard to me. He had one of the coldest rounds, nigga.
He had on the Blazers in there?
I think so. Either some Blazers or some Dunks. But
I mean, he always wore them orange Blazers for sure. That was like his staple shoes for a minute.
It's so hard, bro. So Blazers, Dunks.
I would have to go with SB Dunks for the best.
Dunks, of course.
I would do high top SB Dunks though.
I've never had no high top SB Dunks.
I did. I used
like
to dance in them.
Dunks.
Them Marshall amps.
I already know them black ones.
Yeah, them black ones with a little red. Yep.
With the reflective.
Yep. Them was my favorite shoes to dance in.
Yeah, I remember because you used to get off in the motherfuckers a lot.
I had the dog ears on them.
A lot, boy. He put miles on them motherfuckers. I ain't never danced no high top Dunks though. I wanted to dance some mids. What I like to start dancing in recently was like the Jordan 14s. I don't know why, but they so comfortable to me.
Yeah.
And when I dance in those, bro, I don't know, they just feel good.
Yeah. I kind of like the 11s.
I ain't never danced in no 11s. I have, but I danced the soul off the motherfucker. Vinny sold me those shoes, bro. He said, don't dance in them. First chance I got. All up in the motherfuckers.
So it said, gone.
I was in base
gone.
only, bro. That song came right off.
I'm out.
Oh, not my lane. Right
I don't
off.
crump.
That nigga slid right off. Oh, not for me.
Jordan had some tight shoes to dance in.
I took his Vanilla Ices. They was too small for me.
When he danced in, was it the Reese? Whichever one, you know which one I'm talking about. Them orange ones, the Hunters.
The Hunters, yeah.
When you was dancing in those, I was like, man, them shoes is dope. I wanted to take them, but I wish they would have fit me. I would have been like, don't dance in them. Let me just have them. I
scrunched my feet in those Vanilla Ices. I said, I'm getting these, man.
The most kicks had to go to Jordan or Trick. They both had like all the Nike SB.
Yeah, Trick had a lot.
Trick didn't wear all his though. He would just wear his to chill in.
Chucks and shit.
Yeah. Drone had a lot of kicks too. This is a good question. Good question, Lennon. He said, "Who do we think had the most potential in Vegas that either stopped or just didn't get recognition?" Man, I think it's so many.
Yeah, it's a lot
in Vegas. Man,
I definitely think Albert.
I was gonna say Albert too.
Obviously, bro. You already know
I was gonna say Albert.
He was the protege of Crush, so
yeah.
If anybody was gonna take off crazy, it was gonna be that nigga.
You know who else I think too? Red, because I think Red had hit like a peak.
Yeah.
And he was at this peak moment to where I feel like if Red would have kept dancing the way he was dancing, because I remember that battle with him and Sean.
Yeah. At Perry Street.
Oh my God! I remember I was watching it. I was like,
niggas was hitting Crush out like nigga. Nigga Red got off on this nigga Sean.
It was crazy, yo.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Red was tripping that night for sure.
I was like, if he dancing like that.
Now, I remember I used to laugh with that nigga, bro. And that nigga used to be telling me stuff, and I'll be like, yo, nigga, you on some other shit right now. Like, this is crazy right now. The lab right here is wild.
He was in a whole nother mind frame of dancing. And I feel like when he had hit that peak level, I was like, yo.
Yeah, then he just stopped coming around.
Yeah.
I'm assuming life did his thing. And even like talking about what he wanted to do in Crump, he was light years ahead of his time.
Yeah.
He was talking about what everybody doing now. That's what he was talking about back then.
He was gone. I feel like he could have definitely went somewhere if he would have. I feel like he stopped right before like everything started popping off. It seemed like.
Nah, you know who would have went somewhere, bro? That nigga Senseless.
Yeah. I think the chat got quiet. Like, what's going on?
Who remember that nigga Senseless, boy? Who remember Senseless?
Nah, not Senseless. I think Jerome could have went somewhere if he would have kept dancing.
Absolutely.
I think him and Randy.
Oh, Randy? Yeah, Randy for sure.
It was insane.
Yeah, Randy for sure could have been super hard.
Yeah.
Bro.
I think he would, and I think Randy's style would definitely fit in right now. Scrum, like Randy's style.
Yeah. Randy would have been going crazy. Randy probably would have been where Beast is. He would have had that whole brand situation going. I mean, he probably would have been hitting like 5 different markets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Randy definitely had that.
Yeah, bro. Can you imagine like when I remember we went to that one party, bro, and we was dancing in the backyard. Remember?
Oh yeah. I remember that. It didn't have like a little dance floor.
Yeah, it was like a big ass cement thing in the middle of the backyard, bro. I was like, nigga, what are you on right now,
I was
bro?
like, this is crazy.
And he was like 17, 16.
Yeah.
Probably he was younger than that.
He was.
We was like 18, 19, so he was like 14.
Yeah, he
15,
was like 14, 15. He was one of the ones he had did that. He had killed. Remember, he killed one of the Southsiders off when they was battling by doing like a pocket chain move. Cause he used to wear that wallet chain, and the way he popped that, like he popped that chain up and put his hand through the hole. I was like, dang, how you even do that, yo? Like he was creative. He was a creative little dude. I think he could have definitely went far in Crump. Vegas has a lot of potential of people that could have definitely went somewhere. I mean, Jordan, you over here, and you know, like you definitely could have been over here ruling Crump right now.
Hell yeah.
It's like, there's a lot of people in Vegas.
Who else I like a lot, bro, that they don't dance enough right now, and I feel like they still have the opportunity to get back in and take over. That nigga Ronnie.
Oh yes.
That nigga Ronnie got an organic feel like a motherfucker, bro.
Every time I see Ronnie dance, I be thinking about that. Like, hey, Ronnie could really kill the game if he wanted to.
Ronnie could be going crazy right now.
That's one of Jack's best little homies for sure.
I could not, bro. I'm not even gonna say it.
I think the era that I think I know where you're gonna go.
Nah, you don't know. It wasn't even nothing bad. You be thinking about the worst.
I do. I think the era when Jack had him and that other dude under him. I think it's
the dude that went to the army.
Yeah, the one with the dreads. Used to have dreads. Yeah, it was like, what was it? I think he was Jay Mafioso for a while.
Oh yeah. Tyrell.
Yeah, that dude. When he had those two,
yeah, man.
Like Jack had him a little squad. I remember I was like, them niggas tight. Both of them was dope.
Yeah, both of them was dope. Tyrell was getting super dope.
Ronnie,
Ronnie's super dope.
Terrell, Stavana. Those he had 3 hills in his family. Like, I think if Stavana could come back right now, and if she got on that lab tip and got dope,
got back into it. She took a long break, bro.
Yeah,
long break.
I feel like it happens a lot in Vegas. People just eject from Crump and they just be gone.
I mean, I don't know if it's because like the opportunities in Vegas are so like small, especially for Crump. Like it just ain't there. Like you don't see people that Crump doing a lot. I mean, Marcus right now was setting the whole standard for Crumpers, especially in Vegas. Like he going crazy. So you didn't see a lot of that at times.
Yeah.
So when there was a lot of bullshit going on, you was like, what the fuck am I doing it for?
Yeah.
No, I'm not finna sit here and argue with you over this shit, man.
That's
I gotta
crazy.
go give me $1 or $2.
I feel like I used to hear that from a lot of people that I knew that was crumping.
Yeah.
They'd be like, man, like I'm seeing all this stuff going on in Crump and I ain't about all that. Like I ain't trying to do that.
Right.
And they'll be gone.
Yeah.
Like I remember, I think Jay Fat, one of the reasons why he left was the whole religion thing because his family was
I think, especially
Buddhist.
in Vegas, that killed a lot of people perception on Crump and
oh yeah,
want to dance.
A chunk of people was gone after that. Once it got heavy on like the Christ Up era, a lot of people started ejecting themselves. Like it started trickling bad though, like bad.
Yeah. I mean, it was the whole like telling somebody what to do and how to be. Niggas didn't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
niggas did not want to hear that shit. I don't blame them.
And it would happen out of nowhere too. People would be like, you gotta do this.
Yeah,
you got
it's
real
like
bad
at that point.
Yeah. So it's just like people
I hate
not
that
ready.
I was a part of that shit, man.
The whole goon squad was gone. They was like, we not about none of that.
Hell yeah, but they also stopped coming around when Suave went to Young Crush. Niggas was mad, and then when I joined, forget about it.
It was a wrap.
Everybody was like, "Oh, y'all niggas went and joined the enemy." We did a KD,
but then they came back for a little bit. But then, like I said, I think it was the Christ era for sure that just
Yeah, that was the final straw.
Everybody was like, "Hey, we out." Like,
That was the final straw.
we'll dance with y'all.
That took out a
at your house.
lot of crumpers. Like even back then, we was having like the remnant sessions. Like it was a lot of people that used to come to those remnant sessions, and that period in time, I guess we failed it. We dropped the ball on that shit because that was the time Vegas should have been elite. We should have been having some of the craziest events.
Because we had a whole spot to do events at too.
You know, another thing that I think hurt Vegas a lot was the passing away of Big Buck. Because he was doing those boxing ring events, and that was something that was really going up.
It was. That was actually really dope.
That shit was really going up.
I want to say he was like a Tommy the Clown.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Because he had like, those was basically like the battle fest and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. But he was on that wave.
Yeah.
And we probably would have had that platform by now.
I feel like he had the mindset to take Crump to like a little bit of a business aspect. Like, we throwing events, we gonna do this.
And then, what the fuck is his name, bro? You know what I'm talking about. He called you the left-hand bandit.
Oh, Boss. Yeah.
Bruh.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like, what is his name that you was just talking about?
Boss?
No.
Big Buck? Big Buck?
Yeah, Big Buck. Honestly, his events low-key was like the first time I ever heard of like tournaments and stuff happening. Because he had like power tournaments and live tournaments and stuff like that.
He did do that way back then.
Yeah. Remember?
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah,
like,
I remember. I remember.
That was the first time I actually heard about that. Like, if I'm thinking of the oldest time I heard about tournaments.
To be honest, that was like the first Christ Up era.
Yeah.
That wasn't even the worst of it. That was when niggas was still saying Christ Up, but going out and getting some pussy and smoking some weed outside the church.
Yeah.
Niggas was smoking up outside the church.
That's true. Dang.
So, sheesh. And he was talking about a belt, wasn't he?
Yeah, because I remember the winner was supposed to be like the winner of the belt for that, whatever division that he was doing. But he had different divisions.
But yeah, man, B-Buck, I think he was on to something that could have been crazy big. And the spot they had. Do you know where they was at?
It was like downtown in that studio.
Can you imagine the first Friday Crump event right there?
Smack dab in the. I wonder how he got that.
Damn,
But if you think about it, Tonight was downtown too.
Tonight was downtown.
That's crazy how they have these downtown spots.
But see, Tonight wasn't ours.
Yeah, it wasn't a Crump thing.
It wasn't like Tonight was throwing events. Jack was renting them out to Tonight.
Yeah.
B-Buck was throwing those events, so that was his spot. I don't know, but.
And I remember people was throwing All-Stars events at that.
At the Tonight?
No, at the boxing ring. At that studio, there was an All-Stars event there.
Was there?
I think it was after B-Buck passed away.
Rest in peace to Big Buck, bro. Definitely a piece of Vegas Crump history, man.
Rest in peace, because I mean, he did a lot. He did a lot for Crump. There's people that.
Yo, Mauricio started here dancing, bro. We gotta get him on
Vegas Crump.
A
lot of people who did stuff for Vegas Crump that people don't know about.
Oh yeah. But we gotta get Mauricio on here, bro.
That'd be dope. That'd be super dope. Gives his story.
Hell yeah.
Where he been at.
I want to ask him why he never came to like Crump. Why he never started to Crump.
That'd be an interesting question too.
What if he be like, I am crumping. It's called clowning. I'm like, shit. God dang, bro.
You gonna be like, man, we gonna have to.
We supposed to battle like 15 years ago. You want to get it in right now at the garage? Come on, man. I don't want to.
You gonna try to battle him right there? I don't want to
do this, man. Come on, Mauricio, cause you like above me. So, I'm like, I'll battle you. You OG. I wish some of the OGs would come back. Talking about they want to Crump again. Boy, come on. Come on. Come on. That's why I always went at people that was in my era that came back. Because I like battling y'all.
Yeah, you mean like just everybody.
When you come back, it's like, all right, let's get it in. Let's battle. I don't hold it over your head that if I win or not or anything like that, but it's just like, I definitely want to battle you again.
I wanted to battle people because I was beefy a lot of the times back then. I just wanted to battle people. That was like my thing.
Back then, absolutely. It was definitely a different motive back then.
I was always ready to battle because I feel like people was always trying to sleep on me. So I was like, about to get off on somebody.
Not just you, me too.
Yeah.
Shit. I was laughing with you.
It was like the underdogs.
Bro, we need to play them tapes, bro.
Right. Them old school tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could hook it up to the TV.
I'm like,
show
bro,
y'all.
We need to go ahead and find out how to hook that up tonight.
Yeah. For real.
I definitely want to watch those tapes, man. We was getting off in his garage, bro. I had to before I had locks, bro.
Yeah.
Before I even come out here the first time.
So basically, we're gonna start a segment called Unpopular Opinions, where we talk about stuff that's may not be the popular opinion. You may be against it. So I'm gonna share some of mine here.
I don't think nobody's gonna be against nothing we say. Not against it.
Batman is trash.
Oh
That's
shit!
my
You
first
going
one.
crazy?
I feel like it's an unpopular opinion, but Batman is trash, in my opinion. I feel like he could die by. You sound like a bird, like a chick right now, like a little chick.
Right.
But yes, Batman is trash. I think a lot of people can beat Batman. I feel like he's overrated. A lot of people think that he's unstoppable, but in my opinion, I feel like he would be easily stoppable. I don't think he can beat people like Dr. Manhattan.
See, I don't know who Dr. Manhattan is, but Batman sucks. All right, come on, man. God damn.
If we're being honest, right? Because I feel like a lot of people, like, imagine we just watch, you watched Invincible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if that dude who, like, beat up everybody.
Fought Batman?
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's a wash, right?
That's a wrap. This nigga gonna throw his little utility belt hooks and it's gonna be like,
right.
Clink.
And people would be like, but if Batman had time to prepare, no.
If he had time to prepare?
No, yeah. It's like.
When do you ever have time to prepare for a crisis that's happening at random time?
Can you move? Some of these people can move faster than the speed of sound or light or whatever the case is. So it's like, how can you move fast enough to anticipate?
Yo, they need to put Batman on Invincible. Bro, can you imagine if they put him on Invincible?
That would be hilarious if he was on there.
First episode,
hey, dead.
Head snapped off. They gonna end it so quick and dry.
You gonna put him in front of the train like you did his son, just face all melted, just.
He gonna disappear as soon as the train hit him. His whole body just gonna explode. It's gonna be like, oh, I can just leave now.
I always thought they should make like a comedy skit of Batman, like trying to like take something off his belt, but like, you know, the superheroes that can see like everything and they move super fast, they just seeing him moving like slow motion, like. What is he doing? Like, what is he trying to do? Like, what is he pulling out?
They really want to push the narrative that rich white men can do whatever the fuck they want. Oh my god!
Oh shoot! I would have never thought in all my years, bro.
If you rich and white, nigga, you can defeat Superman. God damn! Oh shit! Yo,
you can't be a fan of Batman no more. I think you just heard.
Oh
after
God.
we all just heard that, I know people gotta be like, "Oh Lord,
oh Lord, oh Lord, I'm gonna call you back." Crazy.
All my years, I've never
thought about that either.
That's
until just
insane.
Now.
My next one is chips are overrated.
No,
you don't think chips is overrated?
Like potato chips?
Yeah.
No,
I think chips are overrated. You know, I just think it's overrated. It's not really as good as people be trying to put chips out to be.
Nah.
Really?
Yeah, you tripping.
It's an unpopular opinion.
That is an unpopular opinion like a motherfucker because chips is fire. Wait, you don't like chips with your sandwich?
Like the Lay's potato chips?
Yeah.
No.
Or any other chip, like the sweet. You don't
I
like
could eat them, but they're not like, I would prefer something else.
Like what?
Like
French
macaroni?
fries?
Yeah, fries.
Macaroni?
Yeah.
With a sandwich? What are you doing?
French fries would be good too. But
Yeah, French fries is always good, but macaroni with a sandwich?
I could eat macaroni with a sandwich or
Like
rice.
if you went to Capriati's, you would be like, damn, you ain't got.
Y'all don't got no mac and cheese.
You ain't got no mac and cheese.
Y'all ain't got no rice in this piece. No greens. No.
For a sandwich? Nigga, I'm like, hell no, dog. We got some fucking. We got a
potato
cookie.
chips?
Yeah, we got a cookie and some salt and vinegar chips for your ass, boy.
I'm just gonna get the soup.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna get the soup. I don't even want nothing else. Just give me the soup.
I don't even want the sandwich.
Oh.
Just give me the. Just give me soup.
You killing me tonight, bro. You killing me tonight. You should have told me what we was doing because I didn't know this is what you meant.
This is a crumb one. You gonna probably agree with this one. It's funny when people try to talk when they crumb.
Yeah.
I don't think people should do it.
It's like a time and a place for you to do it in the crumb. You can't just be like,
I mean,
me and arm swing and try to say something. Nigga,
they be mid get off trying to say a whole sentence.
yeah, they sound like they rapping in reverse. They jerking their body.
I just don't think you should talk when you're getting off. Like if you talk when you're in the midst of like chilling in your
Like
intro,
if you're in your character, yeah.
Then
But
that's
don't
fine.
try to do it at the same time as a jab.
Yeah.
Cause you're gonna tighten that muscle up at the end. Trying to say something, boy, you gonna look crazy.
That's why you hear people hit that. Like you said, that it's that like,
yeah,
like the whole like somebody punched them in the gut. Just don't do it. This one you probably ain't gonna agree, but most shoe moves in Crump is trash.
Most?
Most.
I don't know.
Honestly, I think it's, you know what it is? It's the dancing in one shoe that does it.
Yeah, so it ain't the shoe move.
Yeah.
But it's the way you kind of recover afterwards.
Yeah.
What you do afterwards. That's what makes it trash.
Yeah. So it's like when somebody just dancing, they just got one shoe on and they just looking like they hobbling.
And you start slipping. Like when you stop and you slip because you got that sock on, you dance on the damn hardwood floor. Should have took that motherfucker off. Or you should have did somewhere you can get it back.
Exactly.
Like Beast.
Yeah.
Shout out to Beast, man. You be doing everything, bro. That nigga Beast took off his shoe. That nigga turned around, picked that motherfucker. He did a little bit. Picked it up, slid it on.
Spin right around and was like, give me that.
Yeah, give me that back. I ain't gonna be out here looking stupid because the first time you stomp or try to plant your foot and you slide, your whole round is over, bro. You look goofy as hell.
And I feel like people notice because, like, honestly, every time I see it and somebody, as soon as they start dancing, they got one shoe on, I'll be like,
yeah,
this what we doing?
And then it get bad because they go for the second shoe. They're like, well, I'm gonna just get all the way comfortable. I'm gonna get all the way comfortable and then take out the other shoe.
Now we at the house bug. Like next
Now
thing
your
you see
sock, now your sock about to start turning into a motherfucking platypus tongue.
The levels on that jerk. I think a lot of people gonna disagree with me on this, but I don't think people should eat popcorn at the movies.
Next.
You don't agree with that one either?
No.
I hate popcorn. I'm not a popcorn fan, so
that is a biased opinion. If there is one, I don't like popcorn. Nigga, popcorn?
I don't think people should eat it at the movie. Cause then they, you know what? People leave it all over the floor.
Oh
it's all
my god, that cannot be your reason. That cannot be your reason why you don't like popcorn, because people leave a mess afterwards.
People leave it all over the floor. It's everywhere. You stepping on it. It's like, you got popcorn
what about
kernels.
nachos? What about nachos?
I don't really eat nachos either, but I do eat like the candy stuff or pretzel bites. Pretzel bites is good. You dip it in the cheese.
So what you do with your container after you're done with your pretzel bites?
I leave mine where the
on the bottom of the chair. That's where you leave it at, under the chair. With the popcorn.
It ain't popcorn flailed around everywhere. It's popcorn.
It's this big ass tray that you could have walked to the trash can.
With cheese still in
with
there.
a little cheese cut there. So now they're going to come by and sweep, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to hit that cheese cup. It's going to fall right on the next chair in front of them. Now they got to get down and wipe the damn seat.
Making me seem like I'm messed up for eating nachos, but popcorn gets all over the place. We know that.
Suave, that's because Suave be going to the movies a lot. And when he go, he see that they didn't clean up well.
Popcorn's annoying though too. When you get them kernels stuck in your teeth.
Yeah, they are.
I be sitting there for like 10 minutes, like.
I feel you.
You know, you're trying to get that one kernel that's stuck on this tooth, and then you know it's stuck there. It's probably like a little gold. You know, the color of the kernel just sitting right there on your tooth.
You're looking like.
Yeah, you're trying to get that.
Trying to push it up.
Like, dang, come on.
I like popcorn though.
There's this kind that they sell at my job that's really good.
Chocolate popcorn?
Yeah, it's like snowy something popcorn.
That's cool. I just like regular.
Buttery.
Salty and buttery popcorn. That's all I need.
This is the last one, but I think this one's good too. But people might not agree. I think long intros should be banned in Crump.
I think they gotta make it tight. Like it can't be some long whack shit where we can't even understand the words and you over here doing this.
All these little mannerisms
like,
that people's just like,
it's like, nigga,
get your track right
I don't
first.
know. Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. And you can't be like oversaturating the trend. Like when people was dancing to those URL battle bars.
Oh yeah.
The rap battle bars. Like, god damn.
It's like, how many times we gonna do this?
Y'all gotta stop. I think it's just it gotta be diverse. But you're right.
Yeah.
Them long ass intros.
It'd be too much sometimes, because then you sometimes it's like, man, am I watching a movie or what's going on?
You know,
like,
sometimes I kind of like that, man. But it all depends on where. I think it's just where. Like if it's at a big event, then yeah, have an intro, have a whole story you about to tell.
But how long do you think? Do you think somebody could have like a 2-minute intro, or you think like it should like cap like?
If they're dancing in their intro, then yeah. But no, not if they're just talking or acting out the scene that they're playing.
Yeah.
No. But if they're dancing, then yeah. And if it goes into the track, then yeah, that's dope.
Like, I mean, would you count Chez's from Cage 3 as like a long intro? It wasn't that long, was it? Well, I feel like he was maybe because he was dancing.
I'll say he was dancing in it, and that's what made it so buck. Cause you know when that nigga did that.
Yeah.
That nigga said, nigga was, oh my God, nigga. Oh my God, that nigga about to go crazy.
Yeah, that was tight when he did it.
I can't even take the hat off, bro. I almost threw the headphones across the room. But when he did the turn his face to person, like, bro, I was like, what? Yeah, they know I bring Jesus. Yeah. So what tests me?
He was ready. Chez had a whole system ready.
See, that's what. Bro,
those are intros that should be happening in Crump.
I was like, the way Chez did shit in Crump, bro, is how it should be done. Niggas didn't come through with like a whole bunch of different props, a baseball bat, and not saying nothing wrong with the baseball bat, but like, you know, the baseball bat and all this other shit that you need to make sure this nigga Chez came out with the track and crazy movements, bro. Crazy movements. That's all he had.
That's true. I mean, the same. Cause what's his name? Hitman had an intro that night too.
Yeah, he did.
And it wasn't that long. It was just
but it made sense though.
It did.
It made sense. And he was dancing in it.
Yeah, he was.
I thought he was about to get off too, that nigga.
Yeah. And then
that nigga about to do the stuff, boy.
When Hitman battled Chez, I guess one of the moves that he was doing, he messed up on.
Oh.
So when he battled Chez the second time at the Realm, he did the move again, but he did the whole thing people see it. Yeah. People be doing dope stuff when they can bring back history and like kind of revamp it to be something new. Mm-hmm. You know? Like Concrete did that a couple times, because even when he did, I thought one of the dopest things that he had did was the thing with him and Bino and them. And Dread, when they brought back that like Remnant, we getting real with it, like from the old, when they was dancing in the studio from Crump 1.0.
Oh yeah. And
they revamped it. I was like, that's dope, because it looked like the same studio. They had on like similar outfits. I was like, that's dope.
Yeah,
like,
that
to
was
do
dope.
Stuff like that.
That was dope.
That was like very creative.
That was super dope. I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, I wasn't even expecting it, but when I seen it,
I was kind of mad that I wasn't in it though.
Yeah. Wasn't it like, dang, I wish I'd have came up with that junk. Yeah. Like, man.
I got a shirt right now, nigga.
I could have been rude, dude. I wouldn't even care.
Man, I could have been, yeah. Give me the tank top with the flames on it, man. Give me the tank top with the flames on it. I put the do-rag with the cape out. Boy.
Right.
Get off what you do.
Right. I'd definitely love to do that. Yeah. Be a part of that. Revamping some other things. I wonder what other things you can revamp from Crump.
The Hall of Fame video.
Oh! You must have been thinking about that one.
It just came to my head.
Dang.
It just popped in my mind just now. It just popped in my mind just now.
Dang.
Photographer and videographer.
You shouldn't even put that.
I know, right? Damn, bro. Somebody's finna come out. Oh, God damn. Your niggas move so fast.
Somebody gonna capitalize
They
on
finna
that
go
one
watch that shit
for sure.
As soon as it come out.
They like Hall of Fame. Oh, that's a good idea.
Hell yeah.
They calling people right now.
That'd be super dope though, man.
I think they could actually do that with the people that was in the Hall of Fame video and just redo it now with
Pico, Crush, J Slot, David.
Yep.
Who was Goofy?
Was it Foolish or Goofy?
Foolish. I know Foolish was in it.
I think if Foolish came back, they just brought him back. I think he'll come back for that one video.
Yeah, he would.
I think that'd be dope. Cause I think all of them still tight. Like I think Daisy would still put some juice on there. J Slot, Crush gonna get off.
Oh, T Slot was in there too.
Oh yeah. And then Pico.
Yeah, Pico.
I think that'd be crazy to see that, like a newer version of that, just revamp. Hey, if y'all do it, y'all need a videographer. Hit me up.
You know what else would be dope for somebody to reenact? The cartoons to reenact the really, really hot video. Like just a part of it. Or somebody else just did the really, really hot video.
Like the parts when they was dancing in the rooms and stuff. Then they have on like all
doing this.
Didn't they have like all black with like the white white ties and stuff?
Like the Japanese outfits.
Yeah. That would be dope. I gotta go watch that video.
Damn, man.
Take it. Hey, we about to take that, Jack.
I used to watch that motherfucking video every day before I went to school, man.
Yeah.
Every day I watched that video before I went to school.
You know where I was watching it? In my computer class.
Yeah,
I used to sneak on there and just.
You told me that's when we used to have to go to the little other shit to watch YouTube. I remember that.
Yep.
And the thing is, I feel like we knew it because we was in this dance community, so we had to figure out ways to do other shit.
Yeah, to like.
I remember I used to be up in there actually telling people like, "Oh yeah, you can go to YouTube, just do this." I was like, "What?" Like, yeah, you ain't know? Oh damn.
We had the secret codes up in computer class.
Bro, we had the perfect opportunity to capitalize on all this social media shit.
Like YouTube, all that, yeah.
Remember you called me a YouTube whore, man?
Did I?
You don't remember that, huh? You always act like you don't remember that when I bring it up, but you did, man.
I don't remember that.
I was down there, bro. I wanted to put some footage on YouTube. Like, look at Snoop, he being a YouTube whore. He being a YouTube whore, and I was like,
trying to put your
I was like, man,
on
I just want to watch it. I was trying to put my footage on YouTube because I didn't have nothing to watch it on. It wasn't like we can just send files at that time. So
yeah, that's true.
I was like, bro, put it on YouTube so I can go to YouTube and watch it. Nigga was like, you want to be a YouTube whore.
Yeah, it was probably just me being lazy and not wanting to
upload
it on YouTube. That's all it was.
You used to hate having to upload everybody footage.
Because it was like so much footage and everybody would be like, hey, when you going to put that on YouTube?
And niggas used to bug the shit out of you.
Dang, I got like 20 videos to put up.
Yeah.
And then some of them niggas used to ask, and I'd be like, nigga, you wasn't even getting off at the session. You should.
I ain't gonna put it on YouTube. You want me to upload it for an hour? Hell no. Yo, that's just trash.
This video about to take long. I gotta wait an hour and 30 minutes for your video to upload and then watch it and be like, this thing was trash.
Boring as hell.
Yeah.
I should just delete it.
Like, I don't have your footage no more.
Hey, bro, I
lost it.
My computer crashed or something. It got corrupted. Your shit gone.
I forgot how we was I was recording all those videos on the camera. Dang.
On that little camera that we had when we went to the OCs. Remember that was the day you got that motherfucker, bro.
That was crazy.
Got that motherfucker. Literally the next day, we was like, we finna go to the OCs and call out anybody,
recording.
bro. Anybody we see. We finna call you out in battle.
That's what, was that the same night we was trying to battle Matrix and them?
I don't think that was, no.
I know we had went down.
We were trying to battle Kenny now.
Yeah. Wasn't nobody up in there.
Yeah.
No,
Kenny said no. Remember that? We finna battle before the talent show, bro.
Oh yeah. They just say no.
And we pulled up. We were like, "Hey, let's battle."
He's like, "Let's get this." Well, back then we had a lot of the people on the east side shook though. That was just
Snoop and Suave. We ain't fucking with you.
Because they do.
Y'all niggas took that shit a little extra serious. Y'all went to the next level.
Yeah. They knew we was gonna battle everybody.
We was in there working. We was in that motherfucker working.
Yeah. Anytime if we had like a new track.
We didn't have a track. We had a nigga beatboxing in the middle of the doors at the hotel, bro. We better get off on your ass. Nigga
Which is crazy. I think we did that when we battled Chills in them.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
We was in the middle.
Yeah, in the doors. That nigga Future was beatboxing, bro. Hell yeah. We was up in there dogging this nigga Jaquan and Jamie, nigga.
So we have to get off on you in the middle of the
getting off on these niggas in the middle of the doors, bro.
We
White
didn't
people walking in and shit.
Dang.
They just see a crew of black niggas just dancing in the doors.
We
Getting
was
crunk.
wild for that.
Suave tall tees. Nigga, some Forces or some Vans or some Tims.
Right.
Some a cartoon, a Lot 29 jeans.
Lot 29 jeans for sure.
I used to go to Burlington just to see
Right?
what they got up in this motherfucker today. Nigga, they got the new one with the Bugs Bunny,
Which
Daffy Duck, and the Sylvester the cat, nigga. What you mean? I'm getting that one. And I'm getting the shirt with the big Sylvester. I remember you had that motherfucking shirt for sure. That black shirt with the black and white Sylvester with the red nose, bro.
We was space jammed out up in these sessions.
Looney Tune like a motherfucker.
That joke is funny. Jordan said earlier that the Saturn went everywhere, but he ain't lying.
Bro, that Saturn went everywhere.
I
remember we
drove
driving in
everywhere.
California, the motherfucking side mirror fell off, bro. I never forget that. I said, oh my God, dude. I said, we about to drive all the way back to Vegas with one mirror.
both
And then
both
got
the
back,
mirrors
bro.
came
Yeah,
off.
they both came off, bro. It had tape and Gorilla Glue on the motherfucking side mirrors, bro.
Hey,
Boy.
what's so about the life?
That's
Didn't even
Saturn,
care.
man, with the birthmark.
Yeah, that's what everybody used to call it. The sat back with the birthmark on the side.
That's Saturn, man.
I used to get so mad
Damn.
because the mirrors
bro.
used to fall off.
That's
And just be
Saturn.
like,
Yo, that's Saturn. When you get in that motherfucker, it used to smell like syrup from Jack in the Box. Bro, we used to be in that car so much. Damn.
yeah.
Now that'd be tight if we can do a video of that. I bet you hella people out here feel that shit. If we pulled up to a session or something with the
With
Saturn.
the Saturn, that'd be fire. That'd be fire. And it had the birthmark on it and everything.
everything,
That'd
bro.
be dope. That'd be dope.
Damn, that'd be dope.
I think we drove all the way to a Glendale session in that
Hell
gym.
yeah.
We went to Cali a
I
couple
was whipping
times.
around Cali in that fucking Saturn, man. Trying to chase
Hey.
Oreo and them and fucking around Glendale, bro.
The Saturn had get up though. It was
Yeah,
moving.
that motherfucker,
It was
bro.
moving.
I don't know how that Saturn made it to
Dude,
any,
yeah.
bro, that shit was crazy. I would never drive a car in that condition in California now. I would never, bro.
I know, right? Mirrors coming off. all
Bro,
that.
we didn't care. We said we going.
Yeah, we went out there to some crazy times.
I remember that one time we was riding in James' car though, and then we woke up and it was just complete
Fog. Yeah, we couldn't see nothing. That jump was insane, actually.
That was insane.
I was freaking
bro.
out because I
was
remember
like, what the-
James was like, was it you driving or James
No,
I was driving?
James, because I was in the back sleep. I woke up and I looked out and I looked this way, and where it was usually be mountains, it was just white.
Yeah.
I said, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, so I remember.
And I went right back to sleep.
Because it was like James was saying, because once we hit it, it was like, we just went through a wall. It was like, whew. And I was like, what the heck? And then James was like, bro, I can't even see. And then like cars was passing us. And as soon as they would pass it, it was like they would disappear right into the fog. Like they was going through clouds. I was like, dang, this is crazy. So I'm like, just drive slow. Like we driving hella slow through that junk, just like trying to get through it. I was like, man, this is insane. I ain't never seen nothing like that until that
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. And that was the first and last time I seen it.
Yeah.
Jordan said something about going to
He
Cali.
said the Saturn and the Hummer is in the Vegas Crump Museum. I remember I had to have James pick me up one time when I think it was when I got sent home because they
For
thought
your
I was
hair?
on drugs.
For real, they sent you home because they thought you was on drugs? What? I never knew that.
Yeah, but what happened was I was like working the rides, but I was falling asleep.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, it was the black lady who worked there. She was a Sherry or Shelly, whatever her name is. I guess she was like doing her walk and she had saw me. So she was like, he's on drugs or something.
Oh my God. I think I do remember that now.
So they had to send me home. And I didn't even send me home. They had sent me straight from the job to go take a drug test. And then I had to go home. And then they had sent me home for like 2 weeks. I think it was like 2 weeks. I had to wait for the test and stuff to come back.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I do remember
I
that.
was like, I'm with it. I'll come back with it. I was like, yeah, if your test comes back negative, then we'll call you and you can come back. Like, all right.
All right.
I
And
knew
it was
gonna come back.
funny though because you didn't smoke, but I used to smoke like a motherfucker back then.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, that's so crazy that they trying to say this nigga on drugs. Like this nigga don't do nothing.
That's why I was like, I'm cool with it. Remember when we all battled on top of the
Yep. At the,
Was it?
Alexis Park
Is that what that was?
at the roof.
Yeah, it was like a roof, and then you can see the casinos.
Alexis Park, right on Harmon.
That was crazy too.
It was like that hotel resort place, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy
I do
too.
remember that shit. I remember that shit.
I think we was battling. We had the battle of the B-boys there too. Didn't we have the battle like?
Yeah.
It was like Knucklehead Zoo was there.
Yeah.
Some other people. And
Yeah.
we had the shirts that was made and stuff.
Yeah, we sure did.
That was dope. Yeah, we was doing some stuff
was that
back
with
then.
Kenny? Was that with Kenny now? I think that was with Kenny. But that's when we battled behind them with that same little group of people.
Yeah.
You know.
Dang, that's a trip. You think about it.
Even with Hippo, with Taness now.
I think Hippo for sure.
We could have did something with them too, bro.
That was like something we missed out on. That was like for sure presented in our face, and we seen it low key. We was getting into the dunk exchanges and stuff for free. We was just chilling in there. All we had to do was like sit there wearing the clothes, sit at the little tables,
walk around, talk to people.
That's it. That is it. Then we went to the Hippo house. If we would have kicked it with Tanez, would have been Tuesday Blend, hosted by Suave and Snoop.
We'd have had our own thing. I mean, we'd have probably been doing our own little sessions and shit.
Yeah.
And it would have been just as big as Tuesday Blend.
Did you go to the Tuesday Blend when it was like one of the biggest ones when it was at House of Blues? Did you go to that one?
Nope, I never been to the
Les
big
Twins and them was there.
When Kim and them would be battling up in there. Nope, I never been to that one.
Oh my God, I had
one.
went to one. It was like everybody was there.
I remember.
Joe Styles was there.
The robot name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mad Chad was there.
Yeah.
The Les Twins was there. Somebody else. It was so many people. I think a couple of Jabberwockies was there. It was just like you were just seeing dancers everywhere. They was just getting in the ciphers everywhere. I was like, dang, this is crazy. This is insane.
That's when like the neons was really big. I never went to one neon, bro.
I didn't even go to one either.
You never went to one neon? I thought you'd been to a neon.
Nope. I didn't go to one.
I didn't go to one neon, bro.
I went to Sios. I didn't go to the
neon. I've been to the Sayo.
Yeah.
But not the
Sayo
neon.
was dope too.
Yeah, Sayo was dope. Sayo was like the junior neon.
Yeah, it was kind of definitely. Yeah, I agree, Jordan. Like you said, if we had networking minds back then, I think that's what was missing. But I feel like that's what it wasn't just missing within like us. I feel like that junk was missing in Crump.
Not only networking, but just everything. Business, period, was missing in Crump. We was all trying to be Christians. Yeah. We thought God was about to give us everything in Crump.
Like we didn't have nobody who had the business mind to be like, we're gonna help put y'all on, you know. Like,
we're gonna start doing this. We're gonna make this a brand. We're gonna create this and do this.
Yeah. So we was all just like, yeah, let's
But we could have been sponsored by NOT-Dub.
Yeah. I had wrote him back when we was at
I remember you did.
NOT-Dub.
They never said nothing to her.
I was probably like, who's this? Hoodlum.
Crump. The fuck are you doing?
I think I attached a Crump video
they
to
probably
you.
Cussing. They was all a Christian. Like, what the fuck is this?
I never got the response. I was like, dang, man, that would have been dope.
It would have been dope. All that. Like when Solo was with the Osiris or
Oricio or
Oricio.
Yeah. Like
when he was low-key sponsored by him, right? That's what the rumor was.
And you seen that video and that dude's like, you remember when y'all used to roll down your socks?
Y'all used to pay top dollar for those shiny jeans so you can show them to the community. Y'all used to take those pictures with the sparkles behind them so you can show them to the community. That nigga, that video is so funny.
Hilarious. When he said the Evisu jeans.
Yeah, y'all used to wear the Evisu jeans because it make you look bow-legged.
And they got the McDonald's arch in the back.
I remember that, boy. I remember that.
When he said that, the first person I thought of was
Chaz. Wear your bold jeans with a bunch of tactical fasteners on the jeans. That is so funny.
It was on point though. Yeah, as soon as he said the VC part, I thought straight to Chaz because I was like, Chaz did have them jeans.
Chaz. Remember Mike and them had them motherfuckers, bro? Mike and OJ and Dion
Yeah, with the McDonald's arches in the back.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah, I wanted a pair of them.
I ain't gonna lie. I definitely wanted a pair because I was like, nigga, they make you look bold. Like, nigga, I'm trying to get some of those niggas. They make you look bow-legged. Then how much I heard how much they was. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it was expensive for sure.
Oh no.
I think it was like one something.
Yeah. I was like, oh no.
Just like when people was getting True Religions, I was like, how y'all paying for this?
Right.
Yeah, when he said that part about the socks rolled down to the ankle socks, I was like, man, that's too true. He said,
Bro, all that shit was just true.
said, you ain't fooling nobody. Them wasn't ankle socks. Them wasn't real ankle socks.
The SpongeBob J's, the see-through J's.
He should make more of those because he should do the see-through Air Force Ones.
I think he did. He did the.
Did he do the see-through Air Force
I
Ones?
swear he did.
Oh, yeah, I gotta rewatch that.
Yeah.
That joke was hilarious.
But I feel like our generation, to me, was one of the most crazy and most drastic changes ever because it went from like big baggy T-shirts to like skin tight clothing.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it just like the transition from one style to the next.
I feel like
It's crazy.
it was like the rapid through our generation. I feel like everything started moving super fast.
and I also feel like it took a turn for like not the worst, but like it went to being open to everything.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't like 70s where you dress like a gangster. Well, this is just a new gangster.
yeah,
It went to like, nah, you don't even matter. You can wear whatever the fuck you want.
yeah,
You can wear a crop top and
yeah.
booty shorts and carry a pistol in a gun holster. Like it don't even matter.
I feel like everything moved fast in our whole generation. Back then, going from having like the CD Walkman to now, where you got your cell phone and you play
got your
all your
cell
music.
phone that's in your pocket,
Right.
and your earbuds that don't got no wires to it.
Exactly.
You ain't got to worry about a skip or nothing.
Exactly. And you just playing music that's streaming from like
The air.
Spotify or something,
It just
or
from
Apple
the air
Music.
coming straight to your phone. It ain't no CD, no tape, nothing.
Couldn't even imagine nothing like that back then, and then now you see it and it's just like to come this far to be like, dang, we had CDs and Walkmans to now where our music is literally streamed from a cloud to our phone.
Yeah.
Like we don't even have to worry about
And if
it.
you really think about it, it's just like a little stream of light just coming straight to your
Right.
to your pocket. That's going,
Right.
That's streaming it to your headphones directly to you, and it just wherever you go, it's just this little stream just trailing you all day.
Fact.
It's just a little tail, and then when you switch it, it's another stream that comes straight to you.
And you don't even got to worry about looking for the newest song or going to buy a CD. You could just literally,
Right there.
oh, let me just go ahead and download this real quick. You know what I mean?
Right there.
Even to the point to where like they got self-driving cars now. Like what? Like where did we go? Like back then we had the cars where you had to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
To get the window down.
Remember the ashtrays in the back of the seats?
Yeah. The ones that you pull out.
You pull a little ashtray out in the back of the seat, bro.
They don't even have the cigarette lighter things in cars.
New cars no more, no. Hell no. Took that right out. They got the things there, but they ain't no cigarette lighter there.
Like what's crazy?
I need to get me a new car, man. I got a
Anything about
2002. All that shit's still relevant in my car. I got all that.
You got the Walkman. No,
Yeah, I got a cassette player in my car.
Oh, you got a cassette player, yeah? Is it a cassette CD player combo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you got the both.
Yeah.
And it's not just the cassette player.
Yeah, yeah.
You got both.
It's a cassette tape player and it's
Oh, yeah.
no aux. Not even just a headphone jack. I ain't even there yet. Niggas didn't even have headphone jack shit.
People can't say passing the aux in your car. It's like,
Well, I ain't, bro. People get in my car. They're like, all right, let's put on some better music. I'm like, all right. I only got like 16 CDs in here from like 1995 to 2006. So
you didn't do the
tape player thing. No,
tape player aux thing.
like it.
Oh, you don't like it?
I don't think my
Just
tape
down
player
there.
works though. I haven't tried it though, but I don't like it.
I think I used that in the Saturn or the.
I know, yeah, you definitely use it in the Saturn. Oh yes, sir, we use that in the Saturn.
He said you pulled out a whole CD
Damn,
book.
nigga, we used to have the
Crazy.
CD. I remember
Yeah.
Suave.
CD book.
I remember.
Yeah.
No, not the CD book though.
You
But
talking about?
before the iPad, we had the CD player. Plugged it into the fucking CD player and plugged that into the tape. The tape had that cord.
Yeah.
Plug that into the headphone jack and put the tape in. But we had the CD player where we had to hold it stable.
Yeah.
You don't remember
that? I do remember that. It
was a short moment, but we had to do that.
Yeah, we did.
We had to ride in the car steady just so the CD won't skip.
Yep. Shit, we used to burn DVDs.
Oh, yeah. And your ass, bro.
All the crap
Suave, bro. You talking about bootlegging? You talking about bootlegging? Suave could have really took over Koki's whole operation. Suave was not only bootlegging the DVDs, but this nigga was putting out the covers, giving you a CD case with a little menu inside of it, bro. He printed out everything that was like on that damn DVD.
It was like a legit DVD you would take in and be like, oh, dang, all right, yep.
It worked just the same.
Yep.
Just the same. That's crazy, Suave. You had you a whole little business right there, man.
Yeah. I could have been right up over there in front of Lucky's.
Yep. Lucky's.
Not even Smith.
Right in front of Lucky's, bro. Selling fucking crump DVDs.
Right. Most of my DVDs got stolen.
Hell yeah, they did. That Get Crump DVD will never resurface.
The one I'm mostly mad about is Battlezone 5. Because y'all would have seen that one. That one was history. Yeah. And I think a lot of crumpers don't even have it.
Yeah, it's literally gone.
Yeah, it's lost. And if I would have still had that joint, I'd have been able to.
Shit, I used to have one of the battles
play it for y'all.
I had one of the battles on 3s, man, with El Nino, and Swoop.
Yeah,
I had that tape, and somebody stole that shit from me.
Crazy. That's why. Hey, don't let crumpers in your house.
It wasn't even a crumper, bro. They was a stepper.
I think it had to be a crumper that got me.
Oh no, crumper.
Crumper got me.
A crumper got you for damn sure.
For sure.
For absolutely sure.
I was like, dang, they getting me. I remember I used to look and I would be like, dang, how my DVDs gone?
Yeah, I used to lend them out too though. They be like, let me borrow it. All right.
Yep. If you made it this far in the video, comment the GOAT. Cause you the GOAT.
You're the GOAT for sure.
For being here for sure.
We just kicking it back, man. We were just chilling this day.
We was just chilling, chopping it up.
Chopping it up, man. Talking about some crump shit that we like. Some life shit that we like. Batman is trash.
Yeah. Facts. And you'll see. I think Snoop put it in perspective. Y'all heard the reasoning behind it.
I feel like 4 people left when I said that shit.
It was like, God damn it. Ruined my childhood dream.
Motherfucker. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all sitting with us this whole time, man. Keeping it with us. Jordan, shout out to you, bro. Chiming in the whole time. Shout out to Jarrell, Barrio.
Everybody who chimed
in.
Keep in touch with the IG, which the IG is the_unbiased_opinions. Follow that. We'll let you know what day we're going live so you guys know.
Right. Shout out to the.eye.visuals.
Yep.
Their photography. If you need some photography or videography or some headshots. Or some
product photography,
food. You need your jewelry shot. You
your clothing.
Yeah, anything, man. Hit them up. Go follow their IG. Also follow at 87 Customs.
87 Customs. Get your stuff custom made. Do you see this?
Straight from Vegas, man. Straight out your hometown. So
Unbiased Opinions. We rocking it. Appreciate you guys who tap in. Appreciate you guys who come to the pre-recordings and tap in with us, talk to us and stuff like that. Chill. It's been real. Subscribe to the YouTube. And thanks for tapping in. Much love, you guys.
See you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. Peace.